Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of One Piece, which is on episode 1133. This episode right here is giving us some hope, but at the same time gonna give us some concerns. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Kuma, who apparently is disgusted with the king that he of the country that he is living in currently, goes into a revolting, violent situation of his powers, and he ends up banishing the king, and Kuma is named the new king of the country. Unfortunately, though, because of his actions that cause a lot of chaos and problems for the world government, he is branded a criminal. As for Bonney, she has a devil fruit power that allows her to age younger or older, whichever one that seems the appropriate description for you. We all know that. Other than that, we get to see Kuma, of course, needing to leave the country and having to give his best to look for Bonney's disease a cure, or finding a cure for Bonney's disease, sapphire scales, whatever the name it is called. Sadly for Kuma, he has not gotten any good leads to finding a cure for Bonney's disease. And right now, he only has a certain number of years left before she passes away or succumbs to her illness. That much we all know. However, he meets up with the revolutionaries again and ends up talking to Dragon about the situation with the revolutionaries. Ivankov and Inazuma got locked up into the Impel Down, which, who knows how long has it been, but all I know is those two guys did meet Luffy, which we all know, in the Impel Down, and Luffy managed to liberate them from their prison cell. Other than the problem of what happened to Ivankov and Inazuma, we get to see that Dragon gives Kuma a hint of someone who can help out with Bonney's cure, or Bonney's disease, and that is Dr. Vegapunk. Eventually, Kuma does visit Vegapunk, and Vegapunk's like, "Oh, I see. Well, anyways, this could be taken care of. It could be cured. You actually managed to limit the spread of the disease, and we could take care of it." Eventually, we get to see that Kuma is given an opportunity, but the procedure is very much expensive. Like any procedure that could cure a certain disease that could stop it from spreading, or it's a rare kind of a disease that could be destroyed or so, is something that you gotta pay out of pocket. But Vegapunk decides that there's another way how to pay for it when he figures out that Kuma has Buccaneer blood. By that time, of course, we get to see Saint J. Garcia about the situation, and he realizes that this is a good opportunity to make a very good taking advantage of what's to come, which apparently, unfortunately, we won't be able to see what that is until after next week, because next weekend on a Sunday in the morning, we will get a special of Chopper's information thing, which has been happening with a lot of episodes of One Piece lately, but it cannot be helped because, like I said, and repeating myself over and over, if I ever been doing that, it's kind of catching up with the manga, and we need to slow down or take breaks in between or have these kinds of episodes. So next weekend, knowing that this episode ended off in a certain cliffhanger of hope and certain concern, we won't get a new episode next weekend, and so we're gonna have to accept that. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zitto. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.